Alright, so we have a game here against Maro LOL King. Maro LOL King. And we played previously C5 and C6. Let's play, we're going to go D6 this one. Kind of the perk defense, maybe. Regarding the offer, at what time of the day are the lessons taking place? I believe we're going to be doing it, the starting time on the weekends will be about 9 a.m. Pacific time, which is 12 o'clock Eastern time. And then for GMT, I think that's like 4 o'clock p.m. GMT. So it is kind of a time that's convenient for the USA as well as Europe. So not trying to keep most of the world possible to come. You'll get more information. Just sign up for free. Even if you sign up for free, you're not even, you don't have to show up if you don't want to. It's just signing up. There's no requirements or anything like that. So we're just castling here. Maddie, I've never played a chess tournament in real life, and I started chess 2.5 years ago. My bullet rating's about 2100, 2200, if that matters. Don't usually play Blitz, but I can handle 2000. What's my FIDE at Classical? What do I think? You seem to play pretty well. You're probably... Usually online ratings are about... I wouldn't say always, but in a lot of cases they're about 200 points inflated sometimes. So I'd say you're probably about 1800-ish. Or 1900-ish, somewhere in there. So if you were going to sign up for that program, you'd probably click on the 1600 to 1900 one. I would say that would fit for your specific case. Where do you sign up? I'll put the... fill out that form that's in the chat there, the Google Doc form, and you'll get more information after filling that out. Okay, so he plays d5. I think we could just capture it. I think that's okay. He'll take back with the pawn, probably. Why do I always post it 3 times? I'm not really sure. I just kind of make sure that make sure everybody can see it. I'm not honestly sure why I do it 3 times. Just kind of just what I do. All right, so now I have 6 to hit the queen. We'll just go now. Actually, we can get away with d5 here. If he takes the pawn, we play e4. Take the pawn, then we play e4. Is this a scheme? Absolutely not. No, like I said, there's nothing required of you. There's no payment you need to pay. It's just completely free. I mean, we're not asking for anything from you. You already signed up for it on chess.com? Yeah, that's fine too. It's the same form. So if you signed up on there, that's perfectly fine as well. Okay, I think we're just going to capture and play bishop f5. Once he moves, we might pick up the c2 pawn. We're just going to capture, and take c2. Just up a pawn. Rook to, probably just rook to c8 maybe, or rook to d8. Rook c8 seems okay. Just play a6 to kick this bishop around. If bishop d7, we just play rook c7 to hit the bishop again. And now we just take his, he takes ours. Still up a pawn right now. We're just going to advance this one. So after you sign up, what will happen? You'll get more information through email later this month or early in July before the actual program starts. So you'll get more information pretty soon. What rating do you need? How good do you need to be to make a living off of playing chess? It depends. I don't think you need to be amazing, but you need to be somewhat decent, I would say. I didn't start making money off chess. I mean, you can win tournaments and stuff like that, even if you're lower rated. So I think we're just going to check here. And then play... maybe checking wasn't the best idea. Actually, bishop e5 was probably a lot better. I think we're going to just play b5, though. Rook d5 to keep that guarded. It's a business initiative, though. You'll give many a free trial so that a few extra will subscribe. That's about as much scheme as you can get out of this opportunity, though it seems like people can take advantage of it. Yeah, I mean, what I'm saying is it's completely free for the first month. Like, we do tell you it's going to cost money in future months. I mean, we're not trying to, like, you know, say it's going to always be free or anything like that. He's picking up a pawn here, but I'm going to pick up the b4 pawn. So, I mean, I just don't... It's going to cost in future months. We kind of tell you that up front, but I don't see any downside, really. b3 takes rook c2, rook b4, b2 here. So I'm down a pawn right now, but we're just going to walk our king toward the queen side. Pretty much the basic idea here. This guy's only used 9 seconds, so he's definitely liking to play quick. Keep advancing. Oh, this is... Oh, man. If this guy saw this, if he promotes right now, he actually just wins. Oh, man, wow. Why did he make a knight? Why did he make a knight? If I take there, he takes... It doesn't work out for me. I think we now just draw. Why did he make a knight? I'm really not sure. Alright, I think we're just going to take a draw here, as cheesy as that sounds. There was no way for me to win with a pawn verse. Oh my goodness, what is this guy doing? You can't flag somebody that has when you have no mating material. I'm not sure what this guy's doing. It was a little bit hard to commentate this one because he's literally playing it like it's a bullet game. He has only used like 5 seconds. He's clearly messing with me, but if he ends up losing, it's going to be pretty funny. Technically, this is a drawn endgame, I believe, as long as he plays it somewhat, even kind of semi-correctly. But considering this guy, if he's going to keep playing weird stuff, it could be a win. Yeah, if he's not careful, I could actually win this, which is pretty funny. Yeah, look. He has to go knight f1, or knight f8, I mean. Yeah, I think his knight's gonna get... maybe... I don't know, let's see. Okay, I guess it's a draw. I don't know why he made this much more complicated than it needed to be. Maybe I just play rook g here. He plays king there, there. This is technically supposed to be a draw. I don't know why he made this game so much more weird than it needed to be. Huh. Anyways, we're going to analyze this one. This was a really weird game. I'm not really sure what this guy's doing. Let me read comments here real quick, though. Won money in my first tournament. I'm only 1,500 USCF. Oh, won money in your first tournament. That's awesome. I think Bullet's the best chess. People play mechanically nowadays. In Bullet, you can play unorthodox and still win, but in Classical, someone who has done a lot of homework cannot play you if you play a bad opening. Yeah, I personally do enjoy Bullet quite a lot as well. Let's see. I know king and bishop versus king and rook's a draw. Don't know about the knight. Thought it'd be a loss. I think it's... I'm pretty sure... I don't really run into the situation very often. I'd have to double check in a book, but I do think it's a book draw. I think. In certain circumstances, it can be a win, but I think in that case it was a draw. I don't know why this guy made it much more complicated than it needed to be, though. Okay, so we're black, and we're playing the perk defense. Just kind of setting up our pieces in this way, playing e5, knight d7, rook e8. He plays d5 himself. We just take, knight f6, and play d5. If he takes the pawn, we play e4 with the fork on the queen and the knight. The queen would move, and we just pick up the knight, and we'd be up a piece. So that's not something he wants to allow, so he played knight d2 to guard the pawn. And we just exchange, pick up the c2 pawn. Still not the easiest position in the world because of his bishops kind of cutting through our position. But should still be, you know, better for black at the end of the day. He played b3. In hindsight, bishop e5 is definitely the best move. Make him exchange, and then move my king up, and then just go attack his pawn. That's definitely much better for me. Not sure why I didn't play bishop e5. I played h6, g3. I checked. Checking's not good here. I should just play bishop e5 once again. Take, b5, take there. I'm still up a pawn, though. b4, bishop f8, rook b8. He wants to play bishop c5. I pretty much have to play king g7 to stop that, but then he is able to pick up the h6 pawn, and we kind of have a mass exchange where we have 3 pawns against 3. This really also should be a draw here. I probably don't need to let him have this pawn, though. Maybe I could just leave the rook here and just move my king closer. That's probably the better idea. Just advance the king, and that might even be a bit better for me. But rook b2, king f1, b4, rook e7. He picks up the pawn, and then I'm almost about... I just kind of walk my king closer in order to help out with the b pawn. Take, king c3, h6, rook here, h7. He actually had a winning chance here. Rook takes b7 instead of b3 would have won for him, I think. He had a winning chance here for sure. He could have just promoted to a queen. I don't know why he did a knight. If I take, he takes here. And now if I promote, he has this check. My king cannot move closer. I'd have to step onto this file somewhere. And then he just checks, picks up the queen, and plays f4, and he wins. So he definitely had an easy win there. He tried to be funny, I guess, by promoting to a knight. I'm not really sure why. I'm really not sure why. If he had just promoted to a queen, it's a check. So I have to either take... I have to take it, and then he just wins. He promoted to a knight, so this... I don't have to take the knight. So instead, I just made a queen. And here, this is just a draw. There's... Even with a king and knight, like we said, it's a draw. Especially with the pawn. He actually has the maybe a little bit better winning chances based on promoting this pawn. So I just got rid of the pawn, and I just assumed he'd take, and it's just an instant draw. I don't know why he played knight c6. He gave me some slim chances at winning, but at the end of the day, this should still be a draw, even after I kind of corral his king to the side. I could have played this. He goes here. Yeah, I just don't think there's a chance at winning here. Maybe here. Yeah, there's just no chance at winning in this. I don't think so. If a computer says there is, I did only have like 10 seconds left, so something like that wouldn't be. Still checks, still wins the pawn. Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened this game. I mean, it should have been a draw anyways, but he just made it like a really long and complicated way to get the draw. He should have won this, actually, just by pushing this right here, and then that just wins. Not sure what this guy was doing. Interesting game for sure. Okay, we'll do another. So we got a draw there. So we're up to 1895.